Hey guys, 19, and so about one episode left until 4. So this is Data, your host from Zombies Group. Actually, no, not. I was gonna not mention this crap's name. From Runny's group as well. Runny Egg and Volko and a couple more gets the rest of Crash 4 in the chat. You guys can hit that like button, tweet it out, comment, share it. You guys will get an hour and a half tonight of Crash 4. Does anyone in the chat, first and foremost, you guys have a Twitter? You can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. Like I said, you guys have one episode, it's actually one episode left until the finale by tomorrow morning of Crash 4, and then Cyberpunk will take over that spot for sure. You guys can tell me you guys said hello on what do you call it, Discord. When we watch our videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, leave a good comment, and stay connected and making sure YouTube doesn't take anything for sure. Okay, 4 likes, 1 dislike. Okay, it still counts as watch time, but I'm not gonna even try to have less management behind it. Alright, since you guys are getting the finale in the morning, we're gonna do some relics. We're gonna do some relics tonight. So, and then at the finale tomorrow, we're gonna see if we can put an end to Cortex by then. But how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are well, staying safe as always, staying in the moment, staying in a good part of things, and I gotta tell you, work was good for the rest of the way, and it's just that, you know, a little something bad happened earlier today, and also the Game Awards will be tonight, in pretty much in a half hour, so, I told Brian I would have him, inform me what's going on with that, and, see if the Suzuma is going to win, for sure, and then I can look at a couple of other different stuff from the, Game Awards, too. But basically, it's a long story. You guys let me know if you guys want, you guys let me know if you guys want to hear it, what happened at, my job earlier today, so. IC News will be a little bit later on tonight, in the first 20 minutes of the episode, so. As long as it doesn't carry like extra time or anything, so. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying in the moment as always, and you guys can drop your channel links in the chat anytime you guys like to help follow each other. And remember guys, it's all about love, support, and respecting one another as good as we can. And like I say, you guys will get the finale of Crash 4 tomorrow. Then I'm off Saturday to do an episode of what do you call it, MLB, and then the Suzuma will be Saturday night afterwards. But I'll tell you guys probably in a different time, pretty much between my love and I at this point. So I actually did break a little bit of the news afterwards. So, but okay, like I said, we're gonna do some relics tonight. See if we can break some of these times as good as we can, hopefully. As you guys may know, last episode we had a chance to get a golden relic, basically, so which I actually completed that in a good, easier time, and, you know, had to make sure everything's wide in the range, making sure it's not in a particular side or the outside behind it, and, you know, I'm gonna have a little supper after this, and then see what happens between the structure. Okay, let's crash these. Alright, if you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat, stay connected. You see YouTube doesn't take anything. Like I say, you guys can drop your links anytime you'd like by following each other. Stay connected, making sure YouTube doesn't take anything away for sure. But my count's been pretty good. Content continues to be a little more entertaining as well, and making sure everything settles down, and try it again. Making sure it doesn't carry. Ah, crap. Never mind. Thank you, TJ, for doing that. I appreciate the good helping hand. Okay, I guess we're going to have to do a specific different relic, I guess. Except Wonder Strike still counts as watch time, so I still got a little bit of that history, as much as anything else could be. Okay, like I said, we're just gonna do some relics tonight, so see if we can actually get one of them done. Actually, most of them done, if we can. If we don't, we'll just try to beat the crap out of this game tomorrow. Try to crack into the good moment or outside the moment. I also did tweet it out on Twitter for you guys to make sure if you guys want to jump right in to Runny's group and to Runny, like I said, to Runny's group, Volko's group, and Tuba's group. I'm already following those three, not that other piece of trash that I'm still in the group with, but you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm still not gonna even try to mention the name for sure. But I do know Cyberpunk will be taken care of by Saturday, once we get to that. Okay, let's go and crash these. Use the TNT on that. Now the thing with Cyberpunk, guys, I think I already know it's going to be a real heavy hitter, and it already has. It already should be. I mean, I'm a little more excited that it's my last pre-order of this year, so keep that in range, keep a little more in mind, as good as we can. But the thing about Cyberpunk, guys, is it's all about exploring. It's an RPG. And with RPGs, Final Fantasy types are always right down my alley since I was a kid. So right now, let's see if we can actually complete the best time we can. It's like making the best movie that anybody can watch, or something like that. Like watching Tropic Thunder, or something that's more of a photography, or anything that's general, basically. Okay, there goes another Banditcot again. Okay, yeah, we want to continue to crash these guys. And as long as this game goes, I've actually had this since October 2nd, so most of us already know what we're doing and what we're doing, basically. So just have to keep that intact, keep that in mind, and hold on a second. I'm gonna see if my pun is coming in or not. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, the things they were trying to ask me moments ago, guys, is if I'm coming over tonight. I'm like, well, as soon as I figure out what kind of games that won the categories, I'll probably look upon them. And it will be part of IZN News tonight too, guys, so we can actually see what's won what. And I still think the Suzuma is still going to take the gold tonight. I would still like to think so. I mean, you guys still see new episodes every Saturday and Sunday at this point, so that's why earlier this week on a Sunday, to get a night off and decided to do baseball quite a bit, and then focus on a little bit of the thoughts. So, I'll tell you what happened at work earlier today, but it's like I'm almost getting close to almost being fired at this point. So, it's like you actually lose an item that's from a machine and don't know what it's at. As long as you have your honest opinion, and you know, I always love what I do for the last 3 years, so that's pretty much a good, intelligent story. Okay, there we go. Let's try to crash these boxes and see if we can actually continue to increase this time. Very good, very good. 5 likes, 1 dislike, a little more superior. It's actually more of a general different thing. And okay, crap. Maybe I should have kept that on a block if I had the chance to. But I'm guessing it seems alright for a different projection. Okay, let's grab that. If you guys can hear me in the chat from Runny's group, my girl Volko's group, or YouTuber's group, let me know. Staying connected and making sure YouTube doesn't take anything, for sure. I do know Cyberpunk did suit a 9 out of 10 earlier this week, so I pretty much know I still know the current highest good reviewing score, so this is actually mostly all alternative and more of a current thing to look upon it. So, you know. But so far tonight, that's why I do the best I can, making sure it's well, look what you did. When it came out for a long time. So basically, it's about these kids or something. Other situation behind the things that we're looking at. So, oh, here we go. Okay. Remember, guys, no as we can. It's like we want to beat the best time, the goodest time we can make, and we'll save Cortex for tomorrow. Yeah, but if we can try to get lucky to get relics, that'd be great. But it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that easy. Yeah, really, guys, it's not going to be. Okay, crest down here. Gosh dang it. I'm guessing these guys really want to fool me around with TNTs, do they? Maybe, maybe not. What's it is almost or not almost at a question. So, okay, okay. If one of these relics does not want to get me going, I guess we can do hit the road. I don't know. We can try to see if we can actually get something going from there. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and text my opponent real quick. My opponent's at 58, by the way, guys. The guys want to get it up to 300 by the end of this year. Instead, I did say it's unlikely it's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to extend that to next year. Once we get the end of next year, she'll probably be at 300. I don't know. But as long as we continue to help each other grow, we'll be fine. It's making sure we don't fall anything from the sky, which should be okay. I guess we're gonna have to try this again, don't we? But other than that, I had a good meal today, and you know, I'm just hoping I can always continue to save my job at Walmart, hopefully. But I've seen people up and go, and you know, like I said, I'm not going down without a fight. Let's see if I were to find that key to the machine, that would be great. But I would not be 100% sure what I would actually put it the last time. So I don't know if it's actually Eltrash or something like that. But I'm not allowed to use the machine anymore anyway, under management. So, but it's all good. It's not. It's really not a big concern for me right now. We're gonna try this. We're going to try this again just to make sure. Remember, guys, we want to stick with the best time as good as we can. Guys, we're getting an hour and a half right now, so we can actually see what we can get done and what we cannot get done. So then we'll beat the crap out of Crash 4 tomorrow. As long as it doesn't save much of the trouble tonight, we should be okay. Okay, let's go. Like I said, and also shout out to Runny Egg. Keep up, good luck, brother. I will see you on Saturday. Once you guys already know, I don't go live on the afternoons. Only mornings and evenings when it comes to days off. So, and when it comes to working evenings, working mornings to the evenings. You guys always see me go live in the what do you call it? In the evenings. So, okay. I'm guessing this time trial wants to get me a little upset, doesn't it? Okay, never mind. I guess we're going to have to wait and see if we can get something done for a change. It's like somebody's looking to keep themselves going and not getting something that they're supposed to do between a time trial. I mean, we got one last week. I don't understand why we're not getting any more than that. But we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna keep trying as good as we can. But you know what they say, talk it out, you might get it right. As long as you know what you're doing, keep everything under control and more of a, or anything without question, just to make sure everything comes in play. Okay guys, let's see If we can get a good boost up. Applause in the chat. Applause in the chat if we can actually get this. Because I'm always getting sick and tired if I'm not going to get a relic. I mean, we were lucky last week. Very lucky last week. On a Friday of last week. So, like I said, Cyberpunk will take this game's spot for Thursdays and Fridays. It's like between Crash Bandicoot, it's like all I've done since this game took the spot. You know, it does not make bad statements. It's been making real good statements. You know, good as anything else. I can always go back to Crash 1, 2, and 3 anytime I would like, but I don't know. I don't know if I would love to go back to it again, but that's why I'm getting the biggest PS4, not 4, but 5 games, PS5 games by next year. So, you guys can let me know in the chat which one would be more of a big opportunity. Final Fantasy 16. I don't know when God of War Ragnarok's coming out. I think it's going to be really soon. I don't know what the sizable date's going to be, but I think it's going to be soon. By next year. I just don't know what kind of date it would be. And away we go. The Last of Us Part 2. Ooh. You guys remember I did beat The Last of Us Part 2 a couple weeks ago. 3-4 weeks ago. And it took about 27 episodes, guys. It didn't take that long. But the game itself was very good. Cyberpunk was very good at the end. You know, it really was. I beat the crap out of it. Instead of Sector 7 looking for Sam Witwicky at this point. What's up, Puddin'? How you doing tonight? Did you miss more already after the call? In the words of Tommy from Johnny, he's like, you like me, you never call. It's like you don't want to be friends no more. And that wasn't that bad of a line, so. It was actually in the very beginning between one of the calls. Played by Ray Liotta and another businessman. Because but these guys go way back a little bit. Kind of like Johnny and Kreese back then. Like I said, don't worry about the Night Throws. Did we get it? Or did we not? Honey, I had a call again. I don't want to call. Wait a minute, I get it? Ooh. I think we got our relic, finally. There we go, guys. We finally got a good relic this time. Okay, let's see how we're doing on time tonight. Well, guys, we're gonna get some news going. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me at ZachDawson with 824-656-00. You guys can give me your first and last name information on, what do you call it, this, Twitter. As good as you guys can. And you guys can also say, hi to me on Discord. You tell me you guys said hello, and, we'll be watching our videos in full, stay connected, send in the goodest moments. We'd like videos, share them, tweet them out, comment. And we already have some big news coming in right now. We're gonna get to most of it as good as we can, guys. Pun, are you still back there? I mean, I don't know if you're still back in or not. I guess we can maybe just do off balance. And if you guys also want to vote for the idol, Lens at 30, Greatest Summon at 13. With no less supply pressure, but keeping the good length as good as we can. Alright, yeah, we have some good news. We have some big news so far tonight. We're gonna get to most of it as good as we can until we reach an hour and a half. Alright, okay, 3 hours ago, we started our first one. Tonight's the Game Awards. Okay, you guys can spend points on these Cyberpunk 2077 amplitudes, perks, and skills. Let me try to look at some of that real quick. But yeah, it's actually the skills, then most of us can try to... I mean, I probably am going to get some good upgrades on that. See how that's going to go, and see how that's going to bring to the big future. Besides, it's also been almost 2 weeks since I had this #1 seed between the beginning. Now, let me go back down again, so that we don't have to misread anything. If you guys want to look at articles, log on to IGN.com/articles for more details. See what you guys think between the personal opinions, anything you guys are willing to allow. Okay, let me go back down again. Okay, guys, you guys cannot expect a Telltale, I would assume. Oh boy, never mind. For Telltale Games to show up at the Game Awards, as the studio did confirm. As it did confirm a couple hours ago, like say for example, The Wolf Among Us 2. I for one have not played it since it was actually one of the premieres for the Game Awards couple years ago, I would assume. Okay, let's double check. Guardians of the Galaxy's Dave Bautista says storylines have changed. I mean, I've always seen the first one, if most of us can really remember. Okay guys, remember, we actually got a good relic last week. It was actually last week that we did this. Okay, long article on that. Thank you so much for that. Okay, 329. I don't know how we're going to try to beat that. I'm gonna go back to the other one right now. How are we doing on time? Baby, are you still in there? Like I said, we're just gonna do relics tonight. Raya and the Last Dragon's releasing in theaters and on Disney Plus, guys, on March 5th. I don't think there's much anything going on March 5th, especially if it's not anything that's more of a big conspiracy. Okay, that's a long article. No thanks. But I do know Casey Steele is going to be the original voice, the way that's going to go. Emma Stone will be starring in the new comedy series, The Curse. I'm guessing that's a little bit new tonight, guys. That I actually haven't heard about that. Okay, that's a long article too. As long as they're very serious, like the Game Awards, I'll probably read them. See how I think. See how good we want to roll. Disney Plus is releasing new bundle, raising prices in Europe. Well, I still got Disney Plus back here, so I've actually had that for the last 3 or 4 months, I would assume. Yeah, long article. But I do know there's a couple things, I mean, a little more major things that's coming in on the 23rd of February at this point. It'll be 4 years. I'm hoping it reaches 4 years between a job at Walmart, hopefully, and like so everything's more settled and continue to more of a student progress. Like so, my partner understands what that actually is. Now we can actually get to the big stuff here. Okay, why Cyberpunk should not get a pass on less than failures. Well, I actually am not going to even try to worry about that. I mean, Cyberpunk did suit a great score earlier this week. So the 9 out of 10 is a big RPG. Which RPGs definitely have a great history book. Have great history when it comes to great story, great plots, and you know, great stuff behind it. Alien Cell has been announced for FX on Hulu. Let me go back to Hook and Singer in a little while. Okay, guys, let me get this article going real quick. Earlier tonight, according to Adam Bankhurst, FX has announced a brand new Alien TV series, and they will be helmed by Fargo and Legion's Noah Hawley, I would assume. as it will be set in a not so distant future. It will be the first alien story set on Earth, and Halloween. We'll be working with the one and only director. That is a good point and good views and beliefs, and that would be, what do you call it, Ridley Scott. It will also blend both the timeless horror of the first Alien film with the non-stop action of the second. It's going to be a scary thrill ride that will blow people back in their seats. I mean, you guys remember this very well in the chat, that the original Alien was directed by Ridley Scott and written by Dan O'Banian, and it was back in 1979. Back in 1979, guys. Back when the first Alien became a really, I think it was a really good classic back then. I think I've seen a couple of Alien movies, but one of the best that was more of a anticipation was what do you call it, Alien vs Predator, and that was when Predator had a rivalry with aliens. At this point, no alien can try to kill a human being behind that. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia has been renewed again, as it will become the longest reigning live-action sitcom. I haven't watched Always Sunny for a little while. But as you guys may know, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia will have 4 more seasons, so it will be like 15 or 16, I think. I don't try to keep count, but I do know Danny DeVito's going to be back in it. But I think so. But it's going to be a little more conspiracy without having to keep up with Arthur. The Game Awards start time, how to watch, and what to expect. Well, this is actually what we almost came to talk about tonight, guys. I mean, even though I still think, like I said, 9 times, I'm about 75% sure between the RBI percentage, that I still think the Suzuma is still going to win. The Suzuma is going to win because of a few things. One, the graphics are pretty good. The gameplay itself is pretty good. How the combat and the fan base it brings thanks to the ones that did Assassin's Creed. The fans of Assassin's Creed, and, you know, I have enjoyed it for the most part in a good centerpiece of most of the time, and had a lot of preparation between that game as well. And one thing I will say about that is that the Suzuma, that's the reason why I still think the Suzuma is going to win phenomenally and try it again. Safe without inside or outside the square behind it. And I still think, like I said, I still think the game is still going to win. As closer, as good as we can. Puddin', are you still back there? Let me know in the chat, please. Ahsoka Tano spin-off, so Rangers of the New Republic have been announced. This is actually a little more of a Star Wars related too. I'll probably get to the one that I was a little more of a intuition behind that. Okay, long article, no thanks. Especially if it's more related to the other ones as well. We've still got plenty more to go, guys. Obi-Wan series will feature Hayden Christensen's return. That's right, guys, the return of Hayden Christensen's, the one and only, of the Sith, Darth Vader. Darth Vader, guys. You guys remember back in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, how that came right in off the bat, of how when Anakin Skywalker got formed into Darth Vader by Darth Sidious, which I think it was a little more epic and out of secret, not even out of hand, basically. So yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi will be taking place after 10 years. See how that's going to go. But I still think it's going to be big once we get down to it. I mean, they're going to be doing production by March of next year. Cyberpunk 9 out of 10. Okay, here we go, guys. Andor, Disney confirms Rogue One prequel series by 2022. Now, this is really something we can really always try to get into right now, guys. We can really try to jump into this. Can we try to do bears repeating? I guess we can try to do that. Okay, guys, according to Zess Needon, he goes on to say, Disney just gave Star Wars fans the first glimpse of the long-awaited Cassian Andor series, as it officially is titled Star Wars Andor, the Rogue One prequel. If you guys want to know when the prequel is hitting, Disney Plus by the next 2 years, almost by 1 year once we get to the last final days of this month, December, so far today. I have seen Rogue One a couple of good times, but basically Rogue One is always 100% of the time Star Wars familiar. But most of us already know what Rogue One is. So okay, that's a long article too. I think since it's coming to Disney Plus, I probably will watch it. But I still don't know if I'm going to still catch up with The Mandalorian. I think I'll probably still wait until this super coronavirus ends very soon. Once we get to some great vaccines by then. And I'll probably start to watch it at this point. Star Wars Anime Visions is coming to Disney Plus as well. Now this gets a little more interesting too, guys. But not only are we looking inside of that or outside of that, since it's going to be really a little more exciting to see how it's going to play out between the ones that did quite well in Rogue One and I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I haven't seen Star Wars Rogue One. I mean, I've seen most of the Star Wars movies, especially Almost 9. Almost 9, I would assume, but I don't know. I mean, Star Wars, the first time it still came out, remember this, guys, pop quiz behind it. It's been a long time, over a little over 40 plus years. Disney Plus developing a new female-led Star Wars series. Do we know how to get this crap over with? Oh boy. Definitely another long article too, guys. Well, so far we're getting plenty of Star Wars tonight. Unless we really are. Do we want to take him out? No. No, I mean, not until tomorrow, guys. Not until tomorrow. Star Wars Andor reveals thrilling first look at Disney Plus series. Well, I mean, I'll probably start watching one of them for sure. See how that's going to wind the reins and see how that's going to may or may not try to charge something on that. Star Wars Rogue Squadron feature film has been announced as Patty Jenkins is going to be set to direct. Remember, guys, Star Wars Rogue Squadron feature film at this point. But remember, guys, the bank offer would have been if I would have had it for way before the PS5 started coming out, like say back on November 12th. I was really going to have a son, but Rogue Squadron won't be out until the next couple of years, 2023. But I don't know if I really don't know if Batman will be out by then, depending how that's going to live large. Cyberpunk 2077 looks flat out bad on PS4 and Xbox One. Well, it's really not months I would try to intervene behind it, but Cyberpunk is going to look very huge once I jump into it in a couple of days. Alright, let's see if we can give it these time trials. Remember, we actually have 2 already, so basically we got a 15, more like 20 relics in here, I would assume. Remember, guys, that's relics for the night. We're not going to even try to do the finale until tomorrow. Okay, let me double check if there's anything else tonight. Okay, here we go. First trailer. We actually have numerous trailers already. First one. We have a reveal trailer of Loop Hero. That's interesting. Disney Plus will be developing new Lando Calrissian Star Wars series. But the one that did quite well back in episode 4, 5, or 6, I would assume. More like 5 and 6, basically. And I'm trying to think of his one name. I mean, I think he did quite well. I don't know if he actually did quite well when LeVar Burton played his Story of the Force back then on Star Trek, but after Next Generation, but he played as Story of the Force, aka LeVar Burton, but with him and Patrick Stewart did very well between the acting and the good acting careers they really did back then. Picard, I actually haven't heard big news about Picard, because I really have not, but like I said, most of that can be seen or not be seen behind it, so I don't want to just have, gosh dang it. I don't know if this one did quite well as Lando Calrissian will be back in that, by the name of Billy D. Williams, so I, for one, in my honest opinion, he did very well back then. He really did. He was the very first one to master the history book, guys, in Star Wars history. And that does not have to be less structure behind it. Okay, you also have a cinematic trailer of TCHIA, newcomer. Oh boy, did we just restart the crap already? Alright, thank you. Now we can get to more of the stuff right now. Hold up a minute, guys. How are we doing on time? Okay, we still got some good stuff coming in. Patty Jenkins reveals he's directing Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Like I said earlier tonight, guys, it'll be coming out on 2023. Sea of Solitude will be coming out. It's been announced for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I don't know when I'm going back to the Switch Lite. I mean, I was going to go after Hyrule Age of Calamity, but even though it's kind of like Legend of Zelda related, since the one and only Bunny Egg likes Zelda games, so I have a lot of appreciation behind that. I've always beaten Link to the Past, Phantom Hourglass, and the classic Legend of Zelda games. Back when I was a little more of an back when I was almost after I was a kid, so yeah, it's been a long time. Let me double check this. Okay, guys, according to Matt T. Kim, at the Game Awards, Zelmi and Quantonic Dream have announced that the indie darling Sea of Solitude is coming to the Switch, but instead of a port, it will be an entirely reworked version, dubbed the Director's Cut. Now, director Cornelia Zeppert or something, appeared during the Game Awards pre-show to announce Sea of Solitude will be making its way to the Nintendo Switch with a new script, with voice acting and even a little more of something special, photo mode. If you guys remember, it saw a 6.5 out of 10 last time, so I don't know. I mean, I think it's gonna be not bad of a game once we get to the spice behind it. We also have Sadie Part of Me trailer. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. My pun may or may not misquote me. You know how my pun gets me a weakness behind the movie that has Harrison Ford as one of the main characters, and always the main character of this Wild Wild West movie? Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now, between more potential and more of intuition behind that. Hold on a second. The Gulf City is already going back to Cyberpunk. Very nice, very nice. I'm guessing Brother Ghastly's actually enjoying it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can get my point back in. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think her phone died again. Hold on. Yes it did. Oh boy. At least we're not doing too bad tonight. But I have had no rumors that we're gonna be getting a fifth. I mean, we're gonna be getting Indiana Jones 5. In which I'm not gonna even try to fall for the trap, as Indiana Jones 5 has been confirmed by the next 2 years in 2022, and it will conclude Dr. Jones' story. I mean, one of the best that I have seen for the record. Temple of Doom was not bad, but my point does not like Temple of Doom behind the other two. According to wait a minute. Okay, guys, according to Luke Riley, Disney has confirmed Indiana Jones 5 is on track for July 2022 release, with pre-production currently underway. The news was reiterated by Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy during Disney's annual Investor Day presentation of December 10th. Ford vs. Ferrari. Wait a minute, hold up. The Bond, thank you. Director James Mangold remains on board to helm the film, and Harrison Ford is naturally returning as Indiana Jones himself to conclude this iconic character's journey, as it was quoted by Kennedy. And remember, guys, Indy 5. I mean, do I want to see Indy 5? I'm not gonna even try to answer that right now. Especially if my love wants to try to trick me. Unless she really try to trick me, I mean, she doesn't like Temple of Doom, but Raiders of the Lost Ark and the other one is not bad. That's the way it has for sure. But as far as the plot goes, there's really not much going on right now. As soon as we get to more of anything on that. The Game Awards 2020. Every game announcement and has a reveal. Now this is something I really, really have to jump into right now. Okay, Tiza, Sea of Solitude, Sadie. Oh wow, this should be very interesting, guys. I don't know if one of my peers understands what powerful, greatest Final Fantasy characters coming in as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter. That's right, guys. The one and only from Final Fantasy VII, coming this month. The one and only Sephiroth. Sephiroth is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I have to tell you guys, Sephiroth is the best of all time. He's the beast. Him and Cloud go way back on Final Fantasy VII. So like I said, I kid you guys not. Sephiroth it's going to be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which I think it's going to be really exciting to see how Sephiroth can master. I mean, even though I did beat Final Fantasy VII twice, I can always go back to the Wind of Rains on this PS5 if I have to. But either way, Sephiroth, you know, his nickname is the One-Winged Angel. It's pretty much he enjoys having the rivalry behind it. And for those of you that do not know Runny Egg, he's one of my newest supporters of his group. I'm always part of what do you call it? Tuber. So yeah, One-Winged Angel Sephiroth is going to be appearing this month on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter. Ultimate. Beauty and the Beast. Prequel among new Disney Plus original series. Emma Watson, I don't know how that's going to explain either. I don't know, but let me try to look at this. As you guys may know, Three Men and a Baby with Zac Efron's coming on Disney Plus in a couple years. Hocus Pocus 2 has been announced as well earlier this year. Tuna and Hoots will also be on Disney Plus, and it will star Josh Peck in the role made famous by Tom Hanks. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. I mean, I don't know if Emma Watson's going to be back on that. So, I mean, Emma Watson did quite well. To be honest, and much more clear. I don't know who played Beast, but I think he did quite okay. Niall Republican version will premiere trailer. And how many Easter eggs with Cyberpunk happen behind the beginning? Alright guys, we have more stuff right now. Hold on guys. Century Age of Ashes announcement trailer has been announced. Sephiroth is the newest fighter to join. That's right guys, he's going to be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And the only system that's only out for that is for the Switch. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going back to the Switch again. I mean, if I were to play as Sephiroth, I think it would be epic. Very epic. If I can show you guys what I'm talking about behind that, I mean... But whatever happens with Sephiroth, he knows how to bring the weapons, knows how to bring the tools, and he's always the American badass like The Undertaker, you know? He knows how to use the... I mean, he's very powerful, he's the best. You know, he's... much more than anything. But for those of you that do not know Running Egg, he's one of my newest 102 moderators. He enjoys playing any variety of games that we can name, for sure. Century Age of Ashes features multiplayer dragon battles. Every upcoming Star Wars movie and TV show, I already understand that. We also have gameplay review of new Nier Replicant version. Remember guys, we're not done with news tonight. I mean, it's actually coming... No! Hold on. Okay, I don't understand why I actually recorded already. Sorry about that, guys. I think it's kind of like a small mistake here. But I'm gonna keep it informed what's going on during the Game Awards. Like I said, I still think the Suzuma's going to win. Second point, I mean, not to be less judgmental, I mean, I still think... I mean, it's only going to come down to a few. I don't think Doom Eternal's going to win. I mean, I still think that, like I said, the Suzuma has the 2020 Game of the Year all set and wrapped up. I think it really does, because it's thanks to the ones that have been addicted to Assassin's Creed from the very beginning, with a lot of gameplay, combat system. I want to know if I want to try to do something between Legends mode, if I want to get the, hold on a second, hold on a second, I'm gonna see if I can jump into this. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna see what else we have. I don't know what else we have going on. Yeah, my left's phone died moments ago, so it's all good. But like I said, we're not done with news tonight, guys. We're not done yet. I'm gonna keep you informed as good as I can, even though I'm not watching the awards tonight. I mean, I still think Sephiroth is pretty much going to be a very good addition to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, you guys understand who Sephiroth is. For those of you that do not know Sephiroth, he's from Final Fantasy VII. He made his first appearance on...
Christmas present, love.
My opponent in the chat says, when do you want your holiday present, love? Well, it all depends, really. I mean... Fun, what do you think about Sephiroth being in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch? I bet you Bill doesn't play that crap at this point. I mean, Ultimate Super Smash Bros. Is very good, from what I've seen and what I've heard. I don't know if it's better than Age of Calamity. I don't know. Alright guys, we have a little more news right now. New Perfect Dark has been announced for Anti-Native. Pinocchio Remake will skip theaters for Disney Plus. Why? I mean, I've seen... Okay, the thing about Pinocchio is it's actually according to Jim Vizzola. We'll get to that in a second. Now, basically... One, you guys can tell me in the chat, have any of you seen Pinocchio? I'll probably jump into this if something happens without this relic. Because I'm already getting myself and getting my ass murdered already. It's like Gollum's a little more murdered about his presses or something. Trying to have a little bit of potatoes from Sam. Oh, sorry, buddy. Press the bones into dust. Jump up here. Gonna go right there. Hold on. All of a sudden, Puddin', did you hear the news about Harrison Ford's fifth installment by 2022? I actually did read the article moments ago that we're gonna be getting that this movie is gonna be slated for by 2022, and that is Indiana Jones 5. Oh no, 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 no. But I really don't know what the plot's going to be, though. I don't know. But I do know Harrison Ford will be back in Dr. Jones. But yeah, honey, the fifth installment's going to be coming out in a couple years. It's on the day with Thomas, yeah. But basically, despite that fact, Pinocchio remake's not going to be in theaters. But it's going to go to Disney Plus, apparently. I didn't get much into that article, basically, from the Game Awards right now, but like I said, baby, Indiana Jones 5 with Harrison Ford's coming back. I think, well, they're gonna start filming by March of next year. We don't have any other news right now. I'll keep you guys informed of what's going on. Okay, we're still doing good on time. Remember, guys, we're gonna beat the crap out of Crash 4 in the morning. You guys are getting out. Gosh dang it! Thank you so much for that.
Dude, you and me can watch it together, lol.
This game is a huge W. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what Dom the Bomb is thinking. Good, you and me can. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Hold on a second. Good, you and me can watch it together. Honey, don't you dare start don't you dare start me with that weakness right now. Come on. I do know. I mean, Harrison Ford is still getting up brilliant A's, the same with Mark Hamill. Alan Rickman was not in that installment. It's not in, during that time being, so, he hasn't. But you and I will be married by then. Remember, guys, we're not done with news right now, so we're just getting started. But do you still want me back with you, honey? You still haven't asked me if you want me back in your life again. But yeah, I also did check out a couple of Star Wars news too. I do know Beauty and the Beast is getting a remake as a series. See how that's going to be getting down to the plot, to the biggest plot for sure. Alright guys, we also have the first gameplay revealed of Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood, huh? It's like Will Smith is trying to get this one alien on, Okay guys, according to Matt T. Kim, Back 4 Blood from developer Turtle Rock has been revealed at the Game Awards. Similar to the studio's most famous work, Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood looks like a spiritual successor to the famous series. Now in its new cinematic trailer, 4 survivors are shown facing off against a horde of undead, but not content with just a massive number of zombies. The trailer ends with group fighting a 20-foot zombie, because why not? I mean, I don't think I've played Left 4 Dead at all. I don't think I've ever played it. But I do know I have been Wolfenstein the new order a couple years ago. But like I said, I actually haven't played Left 4 Dead, to be honest. But at least that's a little more epic. See how that's going to touch base on that. Dog He Blows. Well, we haven't. I don't know if we actually done this mission or not. I don't know. I really don't think we did. So see how that's going to go. But yeah, Back for Blood. Yeah, baby. Yeah, guys. I don't think I've ever played Left 4 Dead at all. I mean, I remember the game itself, but I mean, I remember when that game was out back then, but no, I really don't think I'm gonna play it. I mean, I'm not that bad of a zombie fan. I mean, a zombie-looking, horrified game person. I mean, RPGs, yes, I'll still take RPGs for a long time as much as possible, so I guess the others are not falling from the sky or anything. Okay, can we crash that real quick? If you guys are watching the Game Awards right now, I already have the ICA news to prove something. So, Plum, do you still think the Suzuma's still going to win? I mean, I still think so. I mean, I really think so, to be honest. But the odds of that happening, I am pretty much, well, the favoritism of that is, I'm about 75%. I am not 100% sure, 75% for sure. I mean, The Last of Us Part 2 doesn't seem right to me. I mean, even though I did beat the game itself. Back when I did beat it a couple 3 or 4 weeks ago, way before the PS5 was out of stock at this point. So, it all depends. Something tells me Doom Eternal is still in the top 3. I don't know if Final Fantasy VII is going to be in that big book. But if I would have been the remake, guys, that would have been just it for sure. That would have been just it, and I would have definitely finished the remake if I had the good opportunity. And great element of surprise if I did. Especially with not having the backs of our people. That comes from Aladdin. Let me go back to Hook, Line, and Sinker again. But I know you guys haven't seen me play Wolfenstein for the last couple years. That was in my 3rd or 4th year for the PS4 back then. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't, like I said, I'll say it again, I have not played Left 4 Dead 1, 2, or 3. But I do know the graphics of that game is smooth. Needing and getting much more into the time basis, basically. And okay, guys, we have an article right now. Hood, Outlaws and Legends has a release date coming in. Remember, guys, Hook, Outlaws and Legends. I really don't know what that could be about, but I think it'll be. I don't know if it's going to be compared to Lord of the Rings or not. But everybody knows what kind of Lord of the Rings that can be.
What time do you go in tomorrow?
What time do I go in tomorrow? 12 to 8, why? For any particular reason, honey? Okay, okay, let's try to get these double ones as good as we can. Okay, jump up here. Remember, guys, we have 2 relics so far. The one we did from last week. The way we did it last week on a Friday. Here's another good one, guys. Okay, guys, Hood is going to be coming out for. Okay, the game itself will be coming out for. Okay, guys, we have. Do you want your present now or later this weekend? Well, how are we doing on time? We have a half hour to go, guys. Are you, sir? Okay, guys, the release date for Hood will be coming out for PS5, Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Guys can look at the gameplay. I'll probably look at it, maybe tonight. It'll be coming out on May 10th. It's going to be a PvPvE heist game. It's going to be coming from Sumo Digital and publisher Focus Home Interactive. I don't know. I mean, I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, I have not looked at the gameplay for it, but I think it might look good. I mean, the first few, you guys understand what I'm buying first. It's going to be Lord of the Rings Gollum. I don't know what that game's going to be. Are you so, honey? What would you do if I did? If I did, how would you feel? How would you feel, my beautiful Sam LaRusso? Remember, guys, stay connected. Don't let YouTube take your followers as good as you can. And make sure you guys stay over a half hour to make sure the likes stick. It's always one of the important things between keeping everything intact, making sure everybody's connected to me on Twitter and saying hi to me on Discord, and voting Aladdin at 30, Greatest Summon at 13. Send me out, tweet me out, leave a good comment. You guys can follow me as good as you guys can. As always, we always keep up good work with great content together. Tia and Moana will be getting their own Disney Plus series. Okay. And that would be kind of like Princesses and the Frog with John Goodman as one of two. Moana's going to be premiering on Disney Plus by 2023. But as I said earlier, I don't know if the Batman's coming out by then. I would almost highly, I mean, maybe doubt it. As long as it doesn't get delayed with that or Top Gun Maverick. I mean, Top Gun Maverick's still coming out on July 2nd of next year. But fun, you would actually would be a little more terrible if it comes out by 2022 with Batman, correct? But it all depends. Not 100% sure with that yet. Until we actually see what else we're looking at, so... maybe we could have jumped on it already. We also have gameplay trailer Back for Blood. We also have a Scavengers beta. That's been announced as a beta trailer. I mean, the question is, am I going to be sinking if the season 1 does not win? Well, my second choice will be The Last of Us Part 2. That would be my second choice. I mean, even though it did suit a 10 out of 10, I still think the season 1 deserves more than anything in the world. Since back when it was back in May 29, held the game for like, I think back on before the end of November. That I'm pretty sure I've had it since then. Oh boy, we have the best art direction. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the Tsushima, Hades, or Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I think it's gonna be Final Fantasy VII. Oh, the Tsushima, yes. Okay, guys, best action game. Get ready. Get ready, guys. Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, never played it. Nioh 2, Streets of Rage 4. I'm gonna go with Doom Eternal. Oh, it was Hades. Best VR AR. Hold on a second. Give me a moment, guys. Dreams, Half-Life Alyx, Iron Man VR, Soul Squadrons. Deadly Sinners, Star Wars, I guess. Oh, Half-Life. Okay, Half-Life did suit a 10 out of 10, so I'm not mistaken. Sports racing game. Here we go, guys. Dirt 5. F1 2020. NBA 2K21. Well, I voted Tony Hawk. Oh, Tony Hawk did win. Oh, crap. We got it. Most anticipated game, guys in the chat, get ready. Most anticipated game, Elden Ring, God of War sequel, Halo Infinite, Horizon Forbidden West, Villains. Well, everybody's gonna love Villains. I'm gonna go God of War. And the winner is Elden Ring. Okay. I probably am not gonna even try to manage to get that game either. So, like those are the rewards right now, so some of them. But I still think the Suzuma's is going to walk out of here. Okay, guys, we have more news right now. Forza Horizon reveals collaboration of Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a little maybe, but Cyberpunk, when I get my hands on it, it will be very interesting. Nintendo Switch outsells the PS5 and Series X and S in November. What? What? Oh, wow. Guys, I am not even almost surprised. Well, the Switch has a good majority of games, and it's been out. Are you sure, honey? What would you do if I did? Okay, we still have another 22 minutes, guys. Putting how many likes and dislikes we have tonight? If most of my 102 moderators in the chat can check it out, please. Your 5 likes, okay. We're not doing too bad tonight. Crash 4 still has the biggest popularity they can bring to this business. Any of them is welcome to try. Okay, play that just to make sure it doesn't have bad conclusion. Now, a lot of people give you a present with months. Hold on a second. Let me look at this. Give you a present with much love. Sure. Are you sure that would work? Now I can pretty much continue to. Now I can look at the video while I'm looking at news. As Brother Gatsby would say, "Hey, dude, so we have some news." But I am watching a little bit of the Game Awards right now on IGN as well. Now, how many of you in the chat think that the Suzuma's is still going to win? I mean, I'm about 75%. 75% so that the Suzuma's is going to crash out and win the biggest of all time. As the biggest heavy RPG person in this forsaken business. I still think it is. I would not be less 100% sure. I'm about 70%.
Yes, I'll never.
But I would not even try to. Yes, I'll never let you go with you. Well, are you gonna give me what I want before I leave, honey? How would you feel about that? I mean, are you willing to walk a little bit with me to the stop sign, or how do you want to try to get that in maneuver in the chat? Since the state of Ohio is still at a level 3. How is that going to go in the chat? No? Never mind. If you guys are watching the Game Awards, you guys can watch it through YouTube. Twitter, Twits. What else? YouTube, Twitter, Twits. Maybe Facebook. I don't know. Okay, guys. Dead Space creator reveals new sci-fi horror, The Callisto Protocol. This might be a little bit juicy, but I would be like, Jiminy Christmas. I wonder what that could be. No, I don't think so. I don't know, it sounds like Victor Corleone from The Godfather or something. But I think the big surprise so far tonight is Sephiroth coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which I think it's a big surprise. A little more of a shock, but everybody knows who Sephiroth is. He's very powerful. He's the American badass at this point in Final Fantasy history. Which one of my parents can maybe try to quote a little bit about Sephiroth. Even though he has the biggest blade, the biggest category with Cloud. And which he really does, and he always has. He always has one of the best parents of all time, and that's the only one, and that is, what do you call it? Zenova. I actually did have some battles with Zenova in the past for a long time. Zenova did take me out on numerous occasions, but, you know. In my honest opinion, guys, I'm about 70% so an RPI percentage that I think the Suzuma's going to win. I mean, I still want to think it's going to win as of right now. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm not wrong. Baby, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I don't see The Last of Us Part 2 winning. If it does, I'm just saying, it does. I would almost be, or may not be happy if it does take control of the Suzuma. I just voted for the Game Awards a couple weeks ago. No, yeah, a couple weeks ago. Wait a minute, did I vote last week? Yes, I did. I do not expect The Last of Us Part 2 get far ahead of the Suzuma right now. I don't expect it to get much more further ahead, as it should be. I only beat the game once, not twice. One time. One time, more of a selection. Which I still think, like I said, the Suzuma is the best of all time. So that's 9 out of 10. Not anything creepy, but the graphics of the Suzuma. You guys will have the Suzuma this weekend. Every Saturday and Sundays. But the game itself, it's not going to be outrun by Cyberpunk. That game is going to stay. Cyberpunk is going to be much more anticipating once I kick off 2021. The Last of Us Part 2, Lord of the Rings. There's a good possibility. A normal possibility of anticipation. Okay, Disco Eliza in the Final Cut coming out in March. And the game is up for pre-order. I'm not a big Disco person. Jetpack Joyride, I used to play that. It's kind of like different stuff behind it. Kind of like a good experience rocket kind of game, where you have to get the most meters, go as much more further as you can, as long as you don't get yourself ruined or anything behind that. Okay, guys, we have a world premiere. Look at this. Hold on a second. Let me look at this in the chat. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what this is. If it's God of War Ragnarok, I'm still pre-ordering it. But I don't know when it's coming out yet. I mean, Volko did say earlier this week it's coming out maybe in a couple years. Okay, this company's from BioWare. Okay. Okay, let's see how everyone else is doing. Tent? Alright, good. Honey, are you still back there? That's why I say, Pun, you there? Let's see what happens besides the after party today. Okay, it's not God of War. Okay. I've always thought God of War Ragnarok, that game's gonna be very epic. Once I jump in hands on deck and get much more of a traditional factor. Oh, yes. Get ready, guys. Dragonades. Oh my goodness. Dragonades. Oh man. At least this is... Holy crocodile, guys. Dragonades. I'm definitely... if Dragonades 4 comes out for PS5 next year, I'm definitely buying that. I don't have bad problems involving that game at all. So I mean, I've only made 2 games in my life. Never beat either. You know, Dragon Age Inquisition is a former Game of the Year. I've had a copy for PS4 and when I was in my 2nd year. It was way before I met you guys. Through my buddy Runny, Tuber, and James Cox back then. Just Dance? No. That's not gonna be in talks for PS5. All of a sudden, People's Republic of China! Rahaha. Were you waiting for me, beautiful? Allow me to say this. I love you. Like I said, I want the Suzuman to win badly. I just don't think The Last of Us Part 2 is going to wind up and waste the windshield wipers for doing that crap. I totally disagree. Then, like I said, I think the Suzuman is going to steal the rest of this year. I'm telling you. That's why I always I take my time trying to beat 2 games out of 5, and that's what I'm going to continue to do for the next several years to come. I'm telling you. Okay, get this crap out of here. That's why I say in the words of Royalton, get this piece of trash out of my building. Oh wait a minute, I actually did not look at that premiere, I'm sorry. I actually did not see that. But I do know Dragon Age 4 is going to be not humongous, but it's going to be marvelous. Oh wow, Crimson Desert? Oh. I'm like, oh, ha. Okay guys, we have other stuff right now. Encanto will be Disney's animation's next movie by next year. We're gonna train me like Mr. Miyagi taught you, Dad. Well, do you want to know how I got trained? We also have Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide Cinematic Reveal Trailer. Never played Warhammer. Open Roads Forgotten, Home Dev stars Curry Russell and Caitlin Dever. Okay, never heard of those 2. I mean, I do know what Curry Russell is, but I don't know. But I do know this. Dragon Age 4 will be amazing. You guys can tell me right now that I'm not wrong. I'm getting multiple stuff on Twitter right now. I do know my good old friend Dutz is watching it. Dom the Bomb is watching it. Hey Deadside, how's it going? How are you tonight, brother? By the way, Deadside, are you watching the Game Awards? I mean, I remember you telling me you're not. But I do know we have some big stuff so far tonight. I mean, one thing's for sure, we have Dragon Age 4. Dragon Age 4 had a good reveal trailer. And also, the Switch is becoming the best top-selling system. Oh, that's good. Do you mind if I keep you informed, Deadside? Pun, what do you think? Is my #1 moderator out of 102. Is it always a big possibility? Try to continue to not hyperventilate anything. It's about time, Deadside. There you go. But I do know, like I said, Dragon Age 4 is going to be explosive. It's going to be controlling the epic dynamic. For no opportunity for revenge. Let me double check the chat for a minute. Hold up. I cannot read that. It's about time I tune up when I want to. Right.
Are you about done, love?
Okay, I don't know what happened there. Hold on. I want to continue to try to play that. Okay, there we go. Aw, crap. I guess I've removed news too quickly. But, how's Twitch going tonight? 7 likes? 1... My opponent said, so up to you, Dead Sight. How do you feel about that, buddy? Okay, how many of you, how most of you think in the chat from this group right now that you think the Suzuma is going to win? I mean, like I said, I'm about 70%, sir. I just don't, I don't think the Last of Us 2 is going to win. He said he doesn't give a damn, basically. Go ahead, Putin. Try to make love, caring, and respect at this point. Tell him what you think. It's like saying, come on, Debo, stole him out. It's like, well, my 40, homie. Ow. Thank you, China. Like I said, all of a sudden, People's Republic of China for that. Okay, try to scratch him below. Oh no. Remember guys, finale of Crash 4 will be in the morning. Okay guys, I'm looking at, like I said, I'm watching some of the trailers right now. The Game Awards is right now. If you guys want to check out the Game Awards, it's on right now. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can watch it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Facebook. Anytime you guys like, it's right there.
Don't underestimate the Force or I will turn...
Don't underestimate the Force, I will turn you to the dark side and beat you in. Dead side? Oh. Meteorite coming in. And I beat you in a duel. Oh, ouch. Dead side, what do you think about that, buddy? Just trying to get some of the truth. She's rallying her troops. Okay, how are we doing on time right now? We have another 5 minutes, guys. Like I said, believe me right now when I say this. The Suzuma is going to win. And it will win. And either way, guys, I will not even try to take a dime without me saying so. Sorry, as a Sith, I don't care what a weak Jedi thinks. Oh. Well done, Dead Sight. Well done. High five to that, buddy. Pun, do you know how to stretch that overboard? How do you bring that to justice as the light side? Remember, PRC, People's Republic of China. At least China doesn't think there's another voting award between the two games. I mean, I don't usually have problems between The Last of Us Part 2 or the Suzuma at all. Both are very good games that I have played for a long time. Okay, best narrative, guys. Let me look at this. We have Hades. The Last of Us Part 2. Yes. Goes to the Suzuma. Like I said, guys, both games are gonna really have a big chance with that and Doom Eternal. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I did vote for that. I did vote. It's gonna be the Suzuma. I mean, sorry to disappoint Final Fantasy VII, but or The Last of Us Part 2. I think the Suzuma has the big audacity and the narrative of a big spot. I mean, both of those three games are very good. I've tested out both of those three games. But we're about to have the winner right now. Okay, a little bit in the chat. Hold on. As long as there's no mix of discovery. How about doing on time? We have another couple minutes, guys. Now, whatever I don't want for the rest of the night, you guys can keep me informed. I want Brian to see if he's actually watching it. I mean, like I say, you guys can watch the Game Awards on YouTube. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Anytime you guys like. As long as you know which one is the rightful choice, you guys will make the observation of a lifetime to get to it. As long as we put our mind to it together. We're gonna do one more. And I think we're going to call it a night. Looks like somebody's coming out of the damn Muppets or something. I don't know who the recognized cook is. But the best narrative, I think it's going to be The Last of Us Part 2. Besides, the Tsushima is still going to win Game of the Year. There's no less important why it should not be. Of why it may or may not could be in a bad running or in a huge predicament. Fun, do you think I'm wrong or do you think the Tsushima still has a big moment on its side? Gosh dang it. We're gonna try one more time. We want to get this trial. I mean, we're gonna do a few more relics tomorrow on the finale, and then Cyberpunk will reach that spot. Hey Joe, how you doing tonight, buddy? Welcome to the chat. How was work tonight? And by the way, Joe, are you watching the Game Awards? It's on right now. It's on IGN. You guys can watch it on IGN.com, YouTube, Twitch. You're gonna get your blank kicked in the fight. I'm getting my army of Ewok sets, all the Jedi in my I did not read that. I lost a few more followers. Good to say I have over Xmas. I will be doing my clear up on my break. It's all good. It's all good. And for some reason I had no audacity behind it. Oh good, Ewoks. I love to kick them little bears. And my 2 Jedi bodyguards ready, so try me, Sith. Oh, hurry up now. Ooh. Okay, let me try to look at this news real quick. Then you guys can see yourselves news for the rest of the night. Then we'll wrap things up. Okay guys, Endless Dungeon's been revealed. Crimson Desert. Dragon Age 4 teaser hints. Trailer hints. Well, gotta get your ass back at 4 in the morning. Out. Oh wait, I don't. I've got 12 to 8 tomorrow, then I'm off Saturday. You will not. My opponent says, you will not. My opponent says, you will not. I cannot read that. And I will, and you will not, I will kick your ass if you did. Oh, ouch! There you go, Dead Side. How are we doing on time? Alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap this up for tonight. But yeah, like I said, Endless Dungeon, Crimson Desert. Again, Dragon Age 4 teaser trailer hints at returning characters, epic scale. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Will connect to Spider-Man 3. I'll probably look at Dragon Age 4 if I come down there or not. But alrighty guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me tonight. I will be back in the morning, same time, same channel. You guys will get the series finale of Crash 4, where we can beat the sloppy crap of the Cortex. I don't know what it's going to await for sure, but I think, like I said, it will be the final episode by tomorrow. And then, as I said, do what anyone thinks, and say, nope, you keep your Jedi way, and don't forget the movie The Jedi was killed by the Empire. Oh. Baby, check it out. Okay guys, real quick, Loki Disney Plus will be released this month. Hold on, let me look at this crap. Babe, tell Zoe what's going on between me and Deadside. Well, it's great to hang with 4 of you, at least for a minute, bro. Yep, that's true. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be a wrap for me tonight. I will be back in the morning to beat and finish the rest of Crash 4. I'm gonna do a little more relics, and then we'll beat the game after that. If you want to catch the finale of Crash 4 in the morning, make sure you guys hit that red support button and like button, tweet it out, comment, share it. You guys can see yourselves when I say this. Okay, real quick. WandaVision conjures up a crazy new trailer. But you guys can see yourselves news. I'll probably look at the rest towards the end of the night, see how much more is going to come in. But yeah, hit that like button, tweet it out, share it, comment, as good as we can. If there's anybody in the chat tonight that has a Twitter, and if anybody has a Discord and a Twitter, you can do so on Twitter by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, comment. Stay connected and making sure YouTube doesn't take any followers away. As long as you leave a good comment, you guys are good. When we watch videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out, comment. Never ask for support back, as long as we can. You guys can also say hi to me on Discord. Tell me you guys said hello, send me a friend request. If you guys want to talk about anything that's big, watch the Game Awards. Like I said, Joe, real quick. Deadside, Joe, and Puddin'. Which game do you think is going to win Game of the Year? You guys can tell me in the chat. Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Doom Eternal, or The Last of Us Part 2. I mean, my big book for the fan base and gameplay all together, it's been a tough one. I say the Tsushima is going to win. I still think Ghost of Tsushima is going to win. I am desperate to think. I'm already desperate to see if that's going to win. I really think it's going to be. Cyberpunk is not up for Game of the Year. I mean, you look at Hades. Like I said, you've got Hades, Last of Us Part 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Doom Eternal, and Ghost of Tsushima. 5 out of 6. But Puddin' and Deadside, do you guys have a guess before I stop here for the night? I mean, I think the Tsushima is going to win because gameplay has been very good. You guys can do episodes on the weekends. You guys will have new episodes Saturday morning or Saturday night. Actually, Sunday night. But it is the Game of the Year. We can even think so for sure. But yeah, Cyberpunk is very good. I've heard it's pretty good. I cannot wait to get that pre-order done and picked up. You guys can also vote for the Idol, lands at 30, Great Settlement at 13. I will keep you guys up to date, or you guys can update me in the morning, and we can talk about it. If the Tsushima is going to win, Last of Us Part 2, Doom Eternal, Hades, or Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'm gonna get out of here tonight. Puddin', final answer, you want me down there tonight? Is that your final answer? But I want to say thank you, Puddin', I love you, keep on the good work, thank you, Joe. I will be back in the morning, guys. Thank you, Deadside. And thank you guys for coming in tonight. I will be back in the morning for Crash 4. I think Cyberpunk will reach that spot. I would never play it, but what do you mean, Zoe? Real quick. But I'm gonna wrap things up for tonight, guys. Have a good night. Be good to one another. Be kind. Love one another. Stay safe. Stay connected. Wear a mask. Keep the distance, and making sure everything's good to go, and making sure there's good health behind everybody else in the chat. From Runny's group, I will always forever be in this group. So if you win Game of the Year, yep. If you want 7 movies, whose side would you be on? Mine or Deadside? Joe, what would be your good choice?
Yes, I want you, please.
But alrighty, guys, have a good night. Be good to one another. Be kind. Love one another. Have a good night. Stay connected. And I'll tell you guys who won Game of the Year tonight. The Tsushima, I still think it's going to win. Same time, same channel for the finale of Crash 4. And I will see you guys in the next one. Darth V. Get out of here, boy. Oh, get out of here, my man. Come on. But have a good night, guys.